Hello, my loves. I'm Ellie Frost. I am a mentor, strategist, coach, and spiritual guide for world-leading, personality-led brands, entrepreneurs, leaders here on a sole purpose to do evolutionary, innovative things on the planet. And what do I want to say? Purpose, right? You don't find your purpose. People talk about, I need to find my purpose. Honestly, you find your purpose when you find yourself, yeah? And it's a spiritual journey. It's a personal development journey. But your purpose is always talking to you, will have always been calling you. It's nothing external. It's totally internal. You'll find it in things that inspire you. You'll find it in the ideas you'd have if you'd let yourself be creative and not so regimented in the mind. You'd find it in the movies, the songs, the projects, the people that have somehow moved you in your life. Hello, my love. Your purpose is within you. It's always been within you. We come as souls on the planet. We incarnate for a purpose, yeah? Our life is meaningful. It's purposeful. That's why we're here. There are particular things that we are called to. So we find, you can put this in the comments, I find my purpose when I find myself, yeah? You're aligned on a soul level with what you're here to do at a perfect timing on the planet for you to do it. But the unconscious believes that it's not the right time. I haven't got what it takes. And we don't fully step in. So you find your purpose when you find yourself, and it is always speaking to you. So you've got to go into your heart, right, to really align with it. The reason it's a spiritual journey, apart from the fact that it's a truth, is when we understand it at that level, we stop this, I don't say ridiculous, but we stop this unconscious idea that we're not supported, that we won't be monetized, that we won't be able to build our dreams, that somehow we were put on the planet as some kind of torture chamber, that the things inside of you, the dreams you have, the things that move your heart, the experiences you want are denied. That is so untrue. Hello, my love. Hi, Rob. I'm just talking about the fact, obviously you've known me for a long time, that I truly believe in every cell of my being that spiritually, the alignment is dreams, desires in our heart to do are ours to have. I believe they're divine. I believe they're God-given, not man-made. And I believe we're meant to actualize them. No matter how hard it seems, what obstacles we get, I believe that's our alignment with our truth. I believe that you don't find your purpose, it's within you, and you find your purpose the more you find yourself, right? And our soul expression is that it's not a torture chamber. We're not here to have ideas and dreams and then be denied. There's no denial from God. There's no denial from the universe. So it's our job to get in alignment with that. And it's our job to have faith in the fact that if we believe it at a spiritual level, then it's kind of of course it's going to get supported, but I don't know how yet, right? Our job is to choose that alignment over and over and over and over again. Our job is to understand what's truth, And when we understand the spiritual context of that, it's easier to have faith because logically, I don't think it's a random event that we're on the planet. I don't think any one of us is a random event. I think it's a divine assignment. And because I know that and I feel that, then it's like I'm invincible beyond circumstances because you can't take away a truth like that. Which means that everything that comes towards me is just something I need to learn, something I need to grow from, right? Something that I need to kind of overcome, but really navigate on this soul aligned journey. Our purpose is always within us. It's always within us. It's always the voice of inspiration. But inspiration talks to us. Steven Spielberg said this once, as a whisper. Inspiration isn't like fear. Fear is like loud. Fear is like screams, right? And sometimes our ego and our fear gets the front seat, right? Because it's louder. Inspiration is a whisper, which is why if you do practices like meditate or spend time in nature or do anything to kind of quiet the mind, it's more likely to talk to you there. It's why people say, why did I get my best ideas when I'm on the toilet? Because you're not in your logical mind. The logical mind really is just like a brilliant system to remind you of past events and things you might want to be aware of, but it has no ability to work in potentiality and possibility. Your soul knows all of that. Your soul's working only with your potential, only with the unlimited realm, only with what you can't see right now. So if you don't align with that, you just stay stuck in the present or looping back in the past. We don't ever progress, and we're actually Mother Nature, the whole point is us on the planet to evolve, right? So you don't find your purpose, it talks to you all the time. It will have been talking to you since you were a child, in the books you liked, in the things you were called to do, even in the things that bother you in the world, the things that you think, why doesn't someone do something about that? They're often linked to some kind of purpose for you. It doesn't have to be, it can be on whatever level it is for you. Yeah? So we find our purpose when we find ourselves. My life is a divine assignment. It's not a random event, which means that I have universal forces. I have God force at play with me if I choose my purpose. It's divinely supported and guided, right? Even when it gets hard, like read every story in the Bible or whatever you believe in, when you're working with something beyond yourself, your higher power, your spiritual nature, your truth, you are protected and supported in a way that is different, yeah? And actually our soul speaks to us from there, from the unlimited, from the potential, from something that we can't see. And our job is to obey, it's to be devoted to what's inside of us. Why? Because it's the most fulfilling way to be, yeah? Your soul knows what will make you happy. What will make you happy is not what the advertising company is selling you. It's not like, oh, buy this, you'll feel good. Yes, you will, probably for 5 minutes. This idea of, I want the money so I can go and sit on an island for the rest of my life and do nothing. Do you know most human beings would be depressed, even with everything they wanted, after a while? I've worked with a lot of celebrities. There's a reason why when people get everything they thought they wanted, sometimes they turn to drugs and alcohol. The reason is because if you haven't aligned enough and found your own fulfillment, then when you get everything you want and you still don't feel happy and you haven't healed your trauma, it's like, oh my gosh, there's no happiness for me. What is going to make me happy? So this is our internal work first, yeah? The alignment with our soul, the alignment with our truth, our healing of our trauma to be able to enjoy life, no matter what. And then be in devotion to our purpose, to the whispers. Our purpose evolves as we do. Our purpose is what we're here to do for the collective, for me, for the collective, for all of us, for, you know, the higher good of all of us. When I'm doing stuff that's good for me and good for you and good for the world in general. And that's what I teach you how to do around a business that feels like an extension of you, like a natural self-expression that fulfills your desires, no matter how big they are, right? I work with a lot of people who create a lot of wealth, much more than what you see on the internet. Big businesses, big brands here on purpose, doing social change. Now, every business is valid. Every role is valid. If your role is a friend, it's valid. If your role, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be doing something that people would regard as big or small. Every single person is important. Every single person has a ripple effect on the people around them. Some of the biggest celebrities I've worked with, their families, you know, are not doing anything like that kind of work, but they are the linchpins behind them, right? So all of us feed into the whole. But I work with the visionaries, the game changers, the people on the planet who are literally here to do new ways, to build big empires, to in socially driven ways, because they know that the way we do business, if it's humanity focused, changes the world. It changes money, it changes the way we monetize ourselves, but also the collective, right? They're my people. I have a year container one-on-one. It's very strategic. It's working at a high level. I work with people who really do have, you know, building big businesses. So contact me about that. Otherwise, I have Black Friday offers on today. They are sexy. They are on offer. I think they're better than buying like whatever you would buy today to pacify your emotions and feel good for an instant. They're better than a pair of shoes. They will transform your life and make a big difference and put you in alignment with your highest intention and the outcomes, which means the life you want, the love you want, the business you want, really the truth of yourself, bringing you in alignment with you. I teach my clients this journey is a job between you and your higher self. Forget the ego, forget what everyone else wants. This is a unique thing for us, yeah? The money you want is unique to you. The job you want is unique to you. The work you do is unique to you. It only matters between you and you. And when you lose the attachment and codependency on needing anything externally and you're completely aligned internally, there's nothing you need and everything to play for. So lots of love, guys. Rob, I love seeing you today. Contact me about those things. Sending you a lot of good vibes, lots of love, and I'll speak to you soon.